So you can do some questions in English.
Yeah, we go all together English questions,
All right.
okay?
Kristaps, I know it's not the results you wanted, but obviously, compared to all the other high stakes games you played in, the finals, the playoffs, what's it like to be here in front of your home crowd, hearing those chants? What was that from you personally, emotionally, and obviously playing here?
Yeah, no, obviously, from the beginning, I was extremely honored and prideful not to have even this kind of opportunity to play in front of our fans. Even the exhibition games that we had here, sold out every game. Our fans were super excited for this tournament, kind of almost having the aspirations of like what was it, 1935 when we won, right, the gold. And it was kind of like built up perfect for us to do something unbelievable, right? But as you know, sport is like this, and in one game anything can happen. And we believed until the last moment that we could create some magic, but just today we fell short, and it stings, it hurts. But we have to live with this, and we have to use it as fuel for the future.
Kristaps, how can you describe your summer until now?
My shot?
Your summer,
My summer.
your workout until the EuroBasket.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
difficult was that? Because you didn't work out individually as you did previous years.
Yeah.
How can you describe it?
No, I feel like I had a pretty good, pretty good build up. Ooh, pretty good build up as summer went. It's true that I was there were still some days where I wasn't feeling perfect, and I'm still working my way back to having my gas tank like full. But as the tournament went on, also I started to feel really good physically, and I know I could push my body, I could push myself to go, and today was an example of that. And I think it's just up from now, and overall great summer with my Latvian teammates, being back home, enjoying time with family, and yeah, just would have liked to finish on a more beautiful note.
And that summer, how motivates you to get better, you personally to get better, the whole team get better for the next FIBA competition?
Of course, yeah, that's going to be a goal of ours. We know how difficult it is. We know it's just one game and anything can happen. I want to say thanks to the stands also, in minority, but they were super loud. Obviously, the game was going their way, your guys' way, so obviously the fans were super into it, and our fans showed up also. It was a special game, and I want to congratulate the Lithuanians. You guys deserve it. To be fair, played a great game, and I wish you guys luck in the next round.
Will you keep on following the tournament?
Yeah, of course. You have to, of course.
KP, you personally had the historic performance in this game. How tough is it that it still didn't end in the result you like to have?
Yeah, no, obviously, very tough. I tried to do whatever I could out there. One of the best rebounding games for me with the national team for sure. And it was just sometimes you still fall short. But I think none of us can look at each other and be like, oh, we could have done more. Like, we left it all out there, And sometimes you just, even with that, is not enough, Tonight Lithuania was better, and hats off to them.
But maybe still proud about the record that you broke today?
Did I break a record?
Yeah, first player to have multiple 15 plus rebounds and 30 points in a game in EuroBasket.
Nice. I didn't know that, yeah. So, of course, nice.
This can give you the extra motivation, confidence for coming season in the league.
In NBA? Yeah, of course. I feel like I've always had my best years after national team, just because even though you can work as hard as you want in the summertime, but there's nothing that can replicate playing an actual game, and playing these kind of high-level games with high intensity. So I feel like me going to Atlanta now, I will be in great shape, I'll be in a rhythm already, and I'll be ready to just hit the ground running.
Can you predict who is going for the medals, for the gold?
Why not Lucas? Why not? As I said, in one game anything can happen. With Rokas out, obviously, you guys are missing some crazy important guy, but there's guys stepped up. Verichka.
Yes, Arnas Velichka.
Yeah, Velichka he's nice. He's nice, and he made it tough for us. He hit some big shots and he was good. And Jonas obviously is Jonas, So you guys, I wish you guys all the luck in the world to go as far as you can. And obviously there's Serbia and Germany, which I believe are two tough teams. And we'll see. But I'll go with Lucas.
touched on it earlier, basically saying that you've always played your best basketball after participating in the national team. How important was it for you personally, after how the season ended and then obviously changing teams, to basically come in and have the best summer you could possibly have?
No, definitely. That was as soon as my season ended and the way it ended, I was looking forward to the EuroBasket. Just to be able to give my body a little break and then build back up was exactly what I needed, and that was kind of perfect timing for me. And to be able to get in a good rhythm again and feel my body and get my gas tank up is all I needed to start this season off on the right note.
You talk about your gas tank, but what do you mean in the sense that, like, I guess, how hard is it to deal when you can't go 100% and you're trying to get back to feeling 100%? Is that kind of like a mental struggle?
You cannot imagine how frustrating it was, to be in the playoffs and not have the gas inside of you that you usually have, and it's just hard for you, not only physically where you're pushing yourself but you don't have it, but as you said, like, it's just frustrating. It's so frustrating, and but what doesn't kill you make you stronger, no? And I kind of took that as okay, like, I have this problem in my hands now, and how can I solve it, and I've been doing things to improve my health, to feel good again, and I would say my gas tank is back up there, and I'm 30 years old now, so getting a little bit old but not too old, and I feel like now are the best years for a basketball player to play high level basketball where your mental is at a high level, your game, how you read the game is at a high level, and physically also you're there.
30's the new 25.
Say it again?
30's the new 25.
Why not? I like 30 more though. Appreciate you guys.